Hi all, in the second AI and UX short, I'm going to talk about custom instructions and how you can use them to help you become more efficient in your workday. So for this example, I'm going to use ChatGPT Plus, although the custom instructions are available in the free version. The only reason I want to use GPT Plus is because I want to use DALL-E 3, which is the image creator. So if you're looking for the custom instructions, just click on your name and they're in the menu item there, and it comes up with a pop-up. And there are two text boxes. It'll give you examples of how to get started, but I'll just show you what I've added. So the first text box is, what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? And I've simply said that I'm a UX consultant looking for ways for AI to improve my efficiency at work. The second text box is, how would you like ChatGPT to respond? So I've got two different types of instruction here. The first type is basically how I want ChatGPT to respond in terms of answers. I like very short sentences and paragraphs, simple words, and also I like everything split into headings and steps. So that's my first set of instructions. And the second set are basically ways of setting up shortcuts. So I've set up some shortcuts based on a word. So if I simply type review as a prompt, it goes and looks at the previous responses to see if they could be improved upon. If I simply type ideate as a prompt, it goes away and asks for 10 further ideas. If I simply type prompt as a prompt, basically I'm asking the AI to go back and look at the previous conversation and see whether it can come up with a better prompt that would help get to that answer faster in the future. I'll show you all these in examples. And then I've set up a shortcut for when I'm looking at images so that I can choose an image and get 4 further ideas based on a particular image. Now, if you used DALL-E in the past, it comes back with 4 images. And I've basically said, right, if I type 1, go and get me 4 more images based on the first one. If I type 2, the second one, etc., etc. So let's see this in action. So I'm going to click on a new chat and paste in a prompt. It's quite verbose, but basically I'm asking for the AI to ideate on 10 website home screens for an independent financial advisor. I've given it a bit more information about what the advisor is looking for. I've asked it to rank each idea based on design, WCAG accessibility, and ease of use. And then finally, I've asked it to create, using DALL-E 3 prototypes using varied color palettes, combining the 4 best ideas being viewed on a mobile device. So there's a lot there. So I'm going to press enter, and then I'm going to speed up the response. Okay, so after a while, it's come back with what we've asked for. So let's just quickly go through it. So I asked in the custom instructions for the AI to break stuff down into steps and label stuff. So you can see that it's done that. It's broken it down into headings. So this is the ranking ideas part. And then I've asked it to go and, so through the prompt, I've asked it to go and create 3 images. For some reason, one of them didn't come up. But it's done what we've asked it to do. And it's used my custom instructions to lay out each piece of text. Now I'm going to use some of the shortcuts that I've used or created. So I'm going to basically just put in ideate. And for your memory, this just basically goes and asks AI to go and give me 10 more ideas. And there you have it. With just one word, I've asked the AI to go and give me 10 more ideas. Now, I'm not going to go into whether these ideas are any good at the moment. I'm just using these as examples. So let's just use one of the other shortcuts that I had. So review. This will go and have a look at the previous conversation and then go and give me some insights on the whole thing. And there you go. It'll give you some more insight and some more thoughts on the previous conversation. And now I'm going to use one of the other shortcuts and say prompt, which is basically going to ask the AI to come up with a better prompt based on that previous conversation. So it's come up with a prompt. Whether I like that or not, I will just go and say yes and go and get it rerun and see whether it comes back with any different or better responses. And there you go. And you might think, actually, I like those responses better. And to use the final shortcut, I'm going to go and ask it to give me 4 more ideas based on this second image. So again, I'm just going to use my shortcut of 2, which will then go and ask the AI for 4 more images. Now we have it. We have 4 more images, although one's not loaded properly. Now, this might not exactly be what you're after, but it might give you some inspiration, but you can continue to use those shortcuts to get more and more ideas. So I'll leave it there, but hopefully that's given you an idea of the potential of custom instructions within ChatGPT. If you're using custom instructions, then I'd love to know how you're using them. So please comment and share. And that's it for now. Cheers all.